Thank you for joining us. This is the Traders Exclusive Live Trader Showcase. I'm Sherry. Please check out tradersexclusive.com, where we regularly post articles and video clips with valuable trading tips and techniques. So before we get started, I will share the quick disclaimer. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time, and past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Many thanks to our sponsors for the June Live Trader Showcase, Market Taker Mentoring, TechniTrader, and Money Mentor. Please go check them out at markettaker.com, technitrader.com, and moneymentor.com. Thank you again. I want to introduce you guys, everybody. Dan Passarelli of Market Taker Mentoring is here. He's one of our blue chip sponsors this month. And he's an author, trader, and former member of the Chicago Board Options Exchange and the Chicago Board of Trade, now part of the CME Group. Dan has written, this says 2 popular books, but I'm pretty sure there's more now. And one of them is called Trading Option Greeks and the Market Taker's Edge. He's also the president and founder of Market Taker Mentoring, the global leader in option trader education. Dan began his career on the floor of the CBOE as an equity options market maker. He's also traded agricultural options and futures on the floor of the Chicago Board of Trade. He's a frequent contributor to Bloomberg Business Television, Fox Business News, the TD Ameritrade Network, and CBOE TV, and a resource to print journalists on markets, trading, and investing. So go check out their YouTubes and you can see some of the features, some of the times he's featured. Dan is an invited speaker for organizations such as NASDAQ, CBOE, the Philadelphia Stock Exchange, the International Securities Exchange, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, Fidelity Investments, TradeStation, TheStreet.com, the Options Industry Council, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, and the China Futures Association, and that's probably the tip of the iceberg. And to top it all off, he's a dad, he's a fantastic cook, he's a marathon runner. I'm putting the fantastic cook in there because I've seen some of the stuff you make. I didn't get to sample any yet, but I'd like to. And he's a musician and a world traveler. Most recently competing in Berlin in a, was it just running or was it like a triathlon?
Marathon.
Marathon.
Competing.
And you did finish. You did finish. Yes, it looked like a lot of fun. All right, well, I'll mute myself and I'll let you take it away.
All right, thanks for the kind introduction, Sherry. Everyone else, how you feeling today? I'm really super excited to share this discovery that I made with you on why professional traders have high win rates. And before we get started, I need to point out that options are not for everyone. You should read characteristics and risks of standardized options before trading. Get a copy of that by emailing investorservices@theocc.com. Now, I think you can hear me, but I'd like to make sure that you can hear me. I know Sherry can, and also that I can find your questions and you can find the questions box so you can participate in this, because I want you to participate and get the most out of this as possible. So please go to the questions box and tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to have trader tools that save you time, give you trades that boost your win rate, or alert you, to winning trades that you would not find without these sort of tools. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you to have those sorts of tools? And let's see here. Benjamin says 9. Okay. Adam says 7. Stephen says 8. Okay, we've got an average of 8 so far. Anyone else? Jennifer says 10. Okay, nice. All right. Well, Sherry gave me a very nice introduction. I traded down on the floor of the Chicago Board Options Exchange for years and get to be on TV a lot and such, which is kind of fun. And Sherry also mentioned the family and stuff. So that's kind of really enough about me. Um, let's talk about what my role is to you and what you're going to get out of this. Here's my promise to you. I'm going to share with you the kinds of trades that this new trader tool that I've developed helps you with. Trades that save you time, give you trades that boost your win rate and alert you to great trades that you would otherwise never find. And at the end of this presentation, I'll share how you can take the next steps so you can start getting this tool right now and give you a huge discount on it for being among our more active market taker family members. Is that a fair deal? Yes, hit that questions box again and give me a big old yes if that sounds like a pretty darn fair deal. Adam says yes. Jennifer says yes. Chris says yes. Benjamin says yes. David says yes. All right. Omir says yes. Excellent. And be sure to stay until the end of the presentation. The most important things I will share come later. And to keep the focus, I'm going to hold all questions. If you have a question, write it down. I will get to it later, I promise. So let's keep it positive and let's have some fun today. All right, folks, it's story time. I'm going to share a 60-second history of humanity from the beginning of time to today. Once upon a time, someone invented the wheel, and that changed the lives of humans for the better. And then someone who had no experience with wheels tried to invent a car all on his own that had square wheels. And he died sad and penniless and had no friends. Oh, Sherry, we can hear you. Can you close your mic? So then what happened after he died sad and penniless and had no friends? Then an expert in the industry worked hard to create a faster, easier to use, and massively better version of the original, building on previous knowledge. And it worked great. It was freaking awesome. And everyone who used it outperformed the outsiders who tried to figure it out on their own. They completely dominated and partied like rock stars with all their many friends. There you go. Was that 60 seconds? I think it was. I think I got in right under the wire. The family of option strategies that the tool I've created to make trading them faster, easier, and massively better is a time-tested group of strategies called wing spreads that has been used by professional traders for decades and has gotten extremely popular over the past few years. There are two main categories of these spreads called wing spreads. There are butterflies, which includes the popular iron butterfly versions, and then there's condors, which also include the popular iron version of them as well. Now, if you're not familiar with these trades yet, don't worry. They're very easy to understand because they're built off of other strategies you may also be familiar with. Perhaps you've heard me talk about them before. The option strategy that is the component of wing spreads is called a credit spread, which is one of the mother strategies of option trading. The mother strategies of options trading are credit spreads and time spreads. And if you can master these two strategies, I'm going to tell you something, you will have all of option trading mastered. And the reason is because nearly every option strategy is made up of one or both of those strategies. It is important to get credit spreads and time spreads. Now, if you're not familiar with wing spreads or credit spreads, I'm going to give you a 90-second crash course. If you're already familiar with credit spreads and wing spreads, hang on for about 86 more seconds. You're going to love what comes after that. So there are two types of credit spreads, call credit spreads and put credit spreads. A call credit spread is when a trader sells a call, usually out of the money, and buys a higher strike call with the same expiration on the same underlying. Put credit spread is when a trader sells a put, usually out of the money, and buys a lower strike put with the same expiration on the same underlying. Phew, that's it. Basically, call credit spreads make money if the stock doesn't rise too much. Stock can go down, it can stay the same, it can even rise a little and still make money. Put credit spreads make money as long as the stock doesn't go down too much. The stock can go up, can stay the same, even fall a little, and the trade still wins. With either spread, you take in a credit. You take in the credit when you make the trade, and if the stock doesn't cross through the short strike price, the credit becomes your profit. So what's better than getting a credit that becomes a profit? How about getting 2 credits that become basically double profit? Iron butterflies and iron condors, and arguably regular butterflies and condors, are when we trade 2 credit spreads at once, call credit spread and put credit spread. And that means that we get a credit from one and a credit from the other at the same time. We're kind of double dipping here. And remember, with call credit spreads, we can only lose if the stock goes too high. With put credit spreads, we can only lose if the stock goes too low. And while stocks can go up or down, they can't do both at the same time. It's only possible for one of the credit spreads to lose. Thus, one will always be a winner, and it's possible for both to be a winner with the Condor version anyway. And the best part of this is that not only are the profits basically double, but the risk is much lower too. So let's go through an example. Let's say a trader is studying this ETF, XLU, and notices it's been trading in a range between 64 and 68 over this time period, thinks it's likely to stay in that range for the next month or so. Maybe there's support at $64 a share and resistance at $68 a share. Well, the trader can position him or herself to make money as long as this ETF doesn't go below 64 or above $68 a share over the next 25 days by selling the 64 puts that have 25 days till expiration, and at the same time buying the 63 puts, put credit spread, and then selling the 68 calls and buying the 69 calls. All in the same expiration, all 4 options, all at the same time as part of the same trade. The 64-63 put component of the trade is the put credit spread, and the 68-69 call component is a call credit spread. Now, the purpose here is to collect a double premium, right? A double premium, collecting around 20 cents or so for the put credit spread, which is possible if we use our market middling technique, and also collect about 28 cents on the call credit spread. And because they're credit spreads, the risk is protected. It is limited. And we're collecting a credit on both, totaling 49 cents. But remember, we can only lose on one. 49 cents of option premium is $49 of actual money. This happens to be a 10-lot trade. So this trader's collecting $490 total. Now, again, if any of this is new to you or seems intimidating, don't worry. Later, I'm going to share with you the tool that I created to make all this extremely simple. Why do we use wing spreads? One word, consistency. I've had people say, but Dan, I like to keep things simple in my trading. And you know what? I do too. And like I said, later I'll show you how I make all this extremely simple. The best traders are consistent. They have strategies that drive consistent profits. They have a consistent wealth building activity. They have a high win rate on high probability trades that produce consistent profits over and over again. So you have one part of your overall trading strategy that you can rely on no matter what. Let me explain. This is a probability curve. The horizontal axis is the stock price, and the vertical axis is the probability of the stock being at said price. Specifically, this is a bell curve, and most professors who love to get technical and use fancy terms, they say that stock prices are log normally distributed. So this bell curve is not technically exactly correct, but it's close enough. To make it simple, here's how mathematically stock prices are thought to work. The middle is where the stock price currently is. The higher part of the curve here says smaller moves are more probable than bigger moves. If we're forecasting for the future, here is today's stock price. Most future prices would fall here, close to where the stock price is today. And a much smaller amount of the time, we would have closing prices that fall farther away from where the stock is now. We're going to capitalize on this math. The stock might go up, it might go down, but one thing we know is that smaller moves are more common than very big moves. And because of this, these trades, wing spreads, are naturally high probability trades. Wing spreads can have a hugely favorable win rate. And that, folks, has huge implications. First, the objective is not to do this once, to make one trade. It's to make these trades that have a much better chance of winning over and over again, every day. More wins compounded over time can grow your account exponentially. That's great if you have a small account and want to grow it into a bigger account. And even if you have a big account and want to grow it yet bigger. With our trades, we have to look at more than just the win rate. We need to talk about the risk. Every trade is a balance of probability of success versus the risk reward. So let's look at that XLU trade again. If a trader sold this iron condor and collected $490 and held it all the way until expiration, and if the shares ended up remaining between 64 and 68 until expiration, the options would expire, all of them, and the $490 would be the final profit as shown by this part of the thin blue line right here. Just to give you an idea of what this means for your probability of success, I can superimpose a bell curve over this. Now, as you can see, the most likely scenario is a win. Now, if the stock falls below 64, the trade might still be a winner. The credit from selling the spread was 49 cents, so the actual break even of the trade at expiration is here, 49 cents below the lower short strike price. And if the shares rise above 68, the trade might be a winner too. The credit from selling the spread gets added to the short call strike too. So we can get a really big range in which the stock is profitable. Only if it goes above or below the break even does the trade win or lose. We have a high probability of winning that drives consistency. Consistency is not guessing. It is measurable. It's using probability to increase your odds of winning and produce a positive return over and over. And in order to do that, we've got to put multiple criteria on the side of every trade. And one of those things is time. In option trading, time literally is money, or at least time becomes money. And the reason is because options provide more ways of making money, one of the most important of which is time decay. As time passes, options lose their value. This helps certain traders who know how to put time decay to use. Time passing creates money with strategies like wing spreads. So we have high probability trades. Time is on our side. How can we make these trades even stronger? How can we put the odds so that they're overwhelmingly in your favor above and beyond the simple approach that everyone else uses on wing spreads? Well, what if we could find a bunch of wing spreads that are high probability trades to start with, and then we take all of them and see which meet certain criteria that would make it an even higher probability of winning above and beyond the simple professor math. And then we screen them and take only the trades with the best probability versus risk reward of those. Now that would be powerful, wouldn't it? But we're not going to stop there. We're only going to take trades that are vetted first by professional traders. Do you think that you could trade better if a professional trader told you all the trades that he or she is making? Yeah, me too, right? Look, Say what you will about professional traders, and you're probably right, but you know what? They're smart. You can't be a professional trader, not for very long anyway, without having figured some stuff out. They know how to make money. Let's take a look at some professional traders' trades that I've identified with this system and give you an idea of how this works. A trader, this is on September 19th at 2:09 and 18 seconds in the afternoon in Diamondback Energy, symbol FANG. An institutional trader sold 200 of the October 27th, 140, 145, 167 and a half, 172 and a half iron condors at $1.04. So that means the trader bought 200 of the October 27th 140 puts and sold short 200 of the 145 puts, sold short 200 of the 167 and a half calls, and bought 200 of the 172 and a half calls. Now this was all at once, same expiration, all part of one trade. That is an iron condor. Think of it as two different credit spreads. The 140, 145 put credit spread and the 167 and a half, 172 and a half call credit spread. Basically, as long as the stock remains between the 145 short put strike and the 167 and a half short call strike through expiration, the trade reaches its maximum profit, which is the combined credit of both credit spreads, totaling $1.04. At expiration, that trade could make $20,800. Now, what if you were alerted about this trade the second it happened? Well, a small trader following this trade along and trading just 5 contracts could have added $520 to his or her account. Now, $520 may not look like a lot compared to $20,800, but imagine doing this many, many times over and over again. This is what leads to this being a wealth building activity, even and especially for smaller traders. And bigger traders might consider trading somewhat bigger trades. A 10-lot trader could have brought in $1,040, and a 20-lot trader could have made $2,080. Now let's look at this one. In Lilly, at 10:56 and 24 seconds in the morning, 196 of the June 417 and a half, 423 and a half, 455, 470 iron condors traded at $1.45. Now remember, as long as the stock remains between those two middle strike prices, the trade remains in winning territory. So that means Lilly needed to stay between $432 and a half and $455 a share over the 3-day life of this trade. If the trader held the trade all the way until expiration and the stock is still trading between those two strike prices, he or she could have made a quick $28,420. Now imagine you see this trade the millisecond it happens. A trader trading just a 5-lot iron condor could have brought in a quick and easy $725. 10-lot traders could have made a fast $1,450 following along with that same high probability of winning. That would be $2,900 on a 20-lot. And this one in NVIDIA, this is an interesting one. The way we get these trades enables us to see some non-standard wing spreads. It's a glimpse into what the real smart money, the pros, are actually trading. Now, this was a few months ago when I put this presentation originally together. On November 14th at 2:53 and 57 seconds, 321 of the November 465, 475, 507 and a half, 510 iron condors traded at $1.15. Now notice that the distance between the strikes is not equal. The lower strikes are $10 apart and the higher strikes are only $2.50 apart. This is called a broken wing iron condor. And it has some great advantages. Like any iron condor, here, as long as the stock remains between those two middle strikes, the trade remains in winning territory. So that means NVIDIA needed to stay between $475 a share and $507.50 a share over the 12-day life of this trade. Short period of time. We're not holding this for the long run, right? But if the stock went up too much, this trade wouldn't lose very much. It's more forgiving to the upside. You can learn a lot from seeing how professional traders trade. And it ended up being a really nice trade to follow. The trader who traded it could have made $36,915. A trader following long trading just a 5-lot iron condor could have brought in a quick, easy $575 with an unlikely chance of losing. 10-lot traders could have made a fast $1,150 following along with the same high probability, and that would have been $2,030 on a 20-lot. There are lots of examples of what professional traders are doing with iron condors and butterflies and iron butterflies and other wing spreads. And the new trader tool that I created that you're about to discover in a few moments has a training component that makes understanding wing spreads easy and trains you on the 3 different ways to trade them. Do you mind if I share a little bit about this new trader tool? And if you're ready to move forward, I'll give you a really great discount. Does that sound great? Yeah? Hit that questions box if all that sounds really, really great, if you want to see what this trader tool is all about. Hit that questions box for me. Benjamin says, yes, all caps, exclamation. Omir says yes. Jennifer says yes. Adam says yes. David says yes. Excellent. You guys are fired up. I love it. Let's do it. Now, step 1 is getting the trade triggers. This is how we start out with an edge right off the bat. We can have the confidence that someone who is smart, a professional trader, is making this trade. But we don't just follow along blindly. What we next apply is what I call the genius method. After seeing what professional traders are trading, we verify the technical setups using support and resistance that we can sell options that are overpriced and that no planned announcements can cause the stock to lose. This is the training that comes with this. So whether you're new to wing spreads or you've been trading them for years, you will have the genius method mastered. And this is how we gain an unfair advantage. We see what the professional traders are doing right there on our computer. So we're getting all their unfair advantages, plus we screen them with our time-tested methodology to take only the best of the best. This does what no computer or human can do alone. It combines algorithm technology with hands-on screening. By now, we've covered quite a bit. Have you found today helpful? You think today was time well spent? You think you could use what you learned today and use this tool to grow your portfolio and provide you and your family with a better quality of life? You want to get results even faster? You want to get consistent daily results? Would it be okay if I show you a way to go even deeper and get more consistent results even faster? I thought you would say yes, because Wingspread Genius is officially here. Every day, you'll get real-time alerts when traders are trading a large volume of wing spreads to open a new position. You'll be the first to spot these trades so you can participate in the best trades in the market using my proprietary trade triggers to see exactly when the trade is happening real time. And then follow a simple checklist to proofread it. And it's all extremely simple. Let's first talk about who this system is not for. Now, just to be clear, this is not for people looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just not that kind of strategy. This is about having a system that drives consistent overall results. And this is not for people who love spending hours and hours going through thousands and thousands of charts to hopefully, fingers crossed, find a halfway decent trade. This is designed to save your time, save you time. Your time is valuable. These trades can literally be made in a couple of minutes, not hours, because all the information just pops up in a browser window. And this is also not for wishy-washy procrastinators, overthinkers, wishy-washy people who see a good investment but can't make a decision to save their lives. Well, they don't make good traders anyway. And I know that's not you because you've already begun investing in yourself. You're here today. So who is this for? This is for you. If you want a true edge over the market, this is for you. If you want your trading to be easier and less time consuming, this is for you. If you have a busy schedule and can't look at the market all day long, and you know what? This is for you if you're willing to invest in yourself. This is the Wing Spread Genius Traders Package. It is a $1,150 value or $1,500 value. This is my easy to use alert system that instantly alerts you to big institutional traders' wing spread trades. You'll be following the smart money so you never have to second guess yourself in the market ever again. You get password access to real-time trade triggers sent directly from the Chicago Board Options Exchange. I have pulled some strings for you. I've negotiated a contract with the Chicago Board Options Exchange for you to get professional trade data that you can't get from any other source. I repeat, you literally cannot get this from any other source. I, as a professional in this field, I pay for the data. And not only is it expensive, it's like $7,000 a month for professionals, but it's not available to non-professionals at any price until now. And the best part is it's all legit. When you sign up, you'll sign up as yourself, a non-professional trader, and get access to these signals through this deal that I made with the exchange on your behalf. This is both powerful and simple. Let me ask you, when the plumber comes by for 30 minutes to fix a busted pipe, you're not paying him for his 30 minutes, are you? You're paying him for his 30 years of experience. So I decided to save you years of time and put everything that you need to know from my 30 years experience into a few super short, quick, easy videos to get you up and running so that you can use Wing Spread Genius right away. This video training course reveals step by step exactly how and why the Wing Spread Genius system works, how to set up the trades, the filters and cross scans to optimize the strategy, and of course, the targets and trade management. Because every step is laid out for you, trading the Wing Spread Genius system removes the emotion from your trading. That makes it easier to get the results that you want. So when you invest today in the Wing Spread Genius Traders package, first you're going to get the Wing Spread Genius trade triggers popping up in a browser window right there on your screen. And you're also going to get the Wing Spread Genius Accelerator video course to get you up and running fast. We're going to make sure that you have all the training you need to make it work. Today, you will also get access to the archive of the Wing Spread Genius Bootcamp. You're going to get a complete drill down training video on every single aspect of trading the Wing Spread Genius system to maximize your chances of success. In the bootcamp, I share how to easily confirm the technical setup to put more probability of winning on your side. I'm going to show you how to read options data to identify high probability wing spreads, how to use volatility analysis and skew in your wing spread analysis, and how to maximize your exits to even further boost your win rate, and also how to make all this really simple. Even if you've never traded an option before, you'll understand this simple approach to spread trading so that you can trade with a high probability of success right along with professional traders. The bootcamp is recorded for your convenience or just to review, and it covers everything you need to know to truly master the system. The Wing Spread Genius Bootcamp is a $3,750 value. So first you're going to get the trade triggers, you're going to get up and running fast with the accelerator videos, and you're going to have this completely mastered with the Wingspread Genius Boot Camp video. This is the MTM Spreadsheet Trade Tracker. It's my personal spreadsheet for making sure I follow every step on all my trades. I put it into a template that now you can use too. And its formulas are designed to easily calculate all the trade criteria you need to analyze trade and manage your Wingspread trades, as well as other MTM proprietary trade setups. I've made it so simple to track your trades in this sheet. It's like cheating. There's a $500 value and it's yours today as part of your Wingspread Genius Traders package. This amazing value is not just because of the months of work I put into it based on my 30 years experience, but if you can manage your trades more effectively, make an extra couple hundred on your winners, lose a couple hundred less on your losers, and increase your win rate, this simple framework has the power to massively increase your bottom line. So that means you're going to get the trade triggers, you're going to get the accelerator videos, you're going to get it mastered with the bootcamp video, and you're going to make sure that you don't miss a single step because you're going to follow the exact method that I use using my private spreadsheet. Wingspread Genius works on all platforms. Open a simple browser window to deliver your trade triggers real time. There's no special software. Trade on any platform you want. But you know what the best part of this is? It's what I call the working leverage. And here's what I mean by that. Typically, more leverage means more risk, but in this case, less work means more return. You're leveraging your time. Look, I've spent months on this. I've done half the work for you. Institutional traders' trades, they just pop up on the screen. That's about 48% of the work. You do just 2% of the work, and you get to keep 100% of the profits you earn. Buy now. You can see why the Wingspread Genius trading system is a steal, even valued at $7,000. If all this did for you was identify high probability trades to take your trading from where it is now to boosting your win rate so you can be consistent and not have the huge swings that all too many traders experience, wouldn't it be worth it just for that? But today, this is not $7,000. Because you've made the investment of being here live on this training, and for being one of my action takers, you are the elite. You deserve to be rewarded. You're better than millions of other traders out there, millions. And I want you to have the results that you deserve. Start today and get our trade triggers every day for the next month for a small, easy investment of only $247. But you have to take massive action by going to markettaker.com/WSG123 go. That's market as in stock market, taker as in take what is rightfully yours, 2 T's in a row, markettaker.com/WSG, and get everything that I just mentioned for just $247 for the first month. Now, you probably may ask, what happens after the first month, after the trial ends? When you join today, you get to renew every month that you choose to remain enrolled at the same massive discount. You'll never pay full price. There are no long-term contracts. You can cancel anytime, but if you're making the kind of money we're talking about, you'll want to renew. And you get to keep this renewal level for life and save thousands of dollars. Why would I give such a huge discount? Because the market's been tough for a lot of people lately. And this system has helped me more than any that I've ever created. And I truly believe that this can help you. So once again, when you go to markettaker.com/WSG right now, you're going to get the Wingspread Genius trade triggers that just pop up on a browser window live real time right down to the millisecond. And then you're also going to get up and running fast because you're going to get the Wingspread Genius Accelerator video course. You're going to have this completely mastered because you're going to attend the recording of our half-day Wingspread Genius boot camp. And we're going to make sure that you're following all the right steps and doing it right with the MTM Spreadsheet Trade Tracker. Now, there's one extra bonus that's not shown in that last list, and that is access to the MTM community chat room. Look, in order for me to help ensure that this works, I need to put you in a community of traders that's going through the same struggles as you are, that you have things in common with, that post their trades live real time. And I want you to have access to me and our other coaches so that you can ask questions and get all those questions answered. So when you go to markettaker.com/WSG and get the Wingspread Genius Traders package, I'm also going to give you access to the MTM community chat room every month that you are enrolled in the Wingspread Genius. Now, there's going to be one more thing. Do you mind if I over deliver a little bit? When you join today, you're also going to get a strategy call. This is a 30-minute phone call with our Trader Success team. It's one-on-one. You're going to talk to them. They're going to help you overcome the things that are holding you back, and together help you develop a plan to get you to the next level. This is a $500 value, and it's yours free when you join today. So first, you're going to get the Wingspread Genius Trade Triggers, up and running fast with the accelerator videos. You're going to get the boot camp. You're going to get that spreadsheet trade tracker to track all your trades. You're going to get access to me and our top students in the chat room. And you're going to talk to somebody from our Trader Success team to help you overcome the things that are holding you back and get you on track for success. All you have to do is right now go to markettaker.com/WSG or call us at 773-302-1645. That's 773-302-1645. We got Howard and David standing by to get all your questions answered. Once again, that's 773-302-1645. And I was not kidding. These trades, they come directly from the Chicago Board Options Exchange. In fact, as soon as you go to markettaker.com/WSG and complete the enrollment form, you're next taken to the CBOE subscriber agreement from the exchange. This should be what you're looking at right now. And again, that's because of the deal that I worked out with the exchange so that I pay for the data. And because you're a non-professional, only through me can you get this data. So they require everyone to complete this form. Please do not forget to complete the subscriber agreement or you won't get the trade trigger fee. This is very important. So go now to markettaker.com/WSG and get started. And please use the same email address on this form as you do on the other sign-up form. Again, you get all this that I have listed here, and you can go to markettaker.com/WSG or call 773-302-1645. I'm going to take some questions in a minute. One question that I get is, Dan, I can see this is a great way to grow my account, but I have a hard time coming up with the 247. Is there a way to finance this? And that answer is yes. We have a deal with PayPal to offer you both PayPal as a payment option as well as PayPal credit. So then you can unlock the Wingspread Genius today when you check out using PayPal. Just simply choose PayPal credit. All you have to do is go to markettaker.com/WSG and click the PayPal button to get started right now. Some frequently asked questions that I get. And by the way, if you have a question that I'm not answering here, please type it into the chat room right now, or not in the chat room, into the questions box right now. First, what if I can't install it properly? There's literally nothing to install. You're going to get it. In fact, all the people who I'm going to welcome in just a second, all the people who just joined us, including Brett and Mark and Adam and Benjamin and Jennifer and John and Timothy, all you whose names that I just mentioned, you've just got an email with the username and password and a link. Click the link in it, type in your username and password, and you have immediate access to these trade traders. Is it time consuming? No. I know you have a busy schedule. I know you're busy. A lot of traders do. I've designed Wingspread Genius so you can literally trade this system in just a few minutes per trade. What if I can't figure it out? You can. I made it super easy. You get the short videos in the accelerator video course for reference, plus the bootcamp video sharing everything you need to master wing spreads. And you get access to me and our other coaches and our top students in the MTM community chat room for as long as you're enrolled. What if I have a small account? Well, you want to grow it into a bigger one, don't you? Consistency is the most important criterion. What other questions can I answer to help you make the decision to come and join us? Let's see here. One of the questions that I get is, how much is it per month after the first month? So good news. Look, just like you, I invest financially in my own education and things online. I attend a lot of online webinars and that kind of thing. And when I attend something like this, and there's an incredible offer like this at the end of it for the first month, I figure to myself, well, it's a trial month. I'm going to try it. $247. I mean, I can make that on a trade. You know, I mean, I've made or lost $247 on every trade I made, it seems like. That's nothing. Sure, I'll try it. And then I know the game. After the first month, if I'm making a lot of money, you know, maybe I make $2,000, $5,000. Okay, it'll be worth paying $1,500 a month or something. That could be fair, right? That could be worth it. But you know what? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that for me. I don't believe in that for you. So after the first month, you will get to renew at just $247 a month for life. Now, when I say for life, there's no long-term contracts. You can cancel anytime. You never have to do more than the first month. In fact, after 27 days, we're going to send you an email that asks you how you're liking it and if you want to renew. But if it's working for you, you're making good money doing this. Let's say hypothetically, you're making thousands of dollars trading this. Well, then you're an investor, right? You're going to want to continue investing $247 a month to make that money if it's working for you. If not, you cancel anytime, no questions asked. So that's what it is after the first month. What other questions can I answer to help you make the decision to come and join us? Let's see here. Don says, can I cancel anytime? Yes, you can cancel anytime. Yes. Omir says, how do I sign up? Go to markettaker.com/WSG or call our support folks at 773-302-1645. What is the trader success team? So yeah, that's one of the really important parts of this that you're really, really going to love. We care about your success. We want you to succeed with this. If you don't succeed with this, what are we doing, right? So we're going to put everything in your favor to help you achieve that outcome. And one of those is I'm literally going to have someone from our trader success team get you on the phone and call you and talk about your trading. It's a 30-minute phone call. And you're going to talk about what's working, what's not working, help you overcome what's holding you back, and together develop a plan to get you to that next level of trading. Great questions. What other questions can I answer to help you make the decision to come and join us? Anything else? Anything else at all? Let's see here. Welcome and congratulations to Ashley and to Joshua and to Daniel. Welcome and congratulations to Anastasia. Nice work. Welcome and congratulations to Guy. Nice job stepping up and investing in yourselves today. I love that. And I'm proud to help provide the tool to make that happen for you. What other questions can I answer to help you make the decision to come and join us today? Anything else? Anything else at all?
Nope.
All
You're
right.
right on time.
All right, then thank you for allowing me to share this with you. It's something that I'm really proud of and something that I am really proud to share with the Market Taker family. And again, to all of your names that I read who have just joined us, welcome and congratulations. And I look forward to chatting with you in the chat room. Trade smart, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks very much, Dan. You guys
Bye.
need to go and check out this link. We put it in the chat, and there may be a couple of spots left, I'm sure. Can always get one more in, right? Have a good day, Dan. Thanks very much.
Bye, Sherry.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Many thanks to our sponsors for the June Live Trader Showcase, Market Taker Mentoring, TechniTrader, and Money Mentor. Please go check them out at markettaker.com, technitrader.com, and moneymentor.com. Thank you again.